Hello everyone and welcome to another video. My name is Alex and today we're talking about Aurelion Sol. Now I know I've talked about Aurelion Sol a lot in the past, but he's still my main champion, one of my favorites in the game. I want to talk a little bit about his old self, whether we should revert back to him or not, or should we keep him the way he is today. I'm going to start saying this at the beginning because not a lot of you make it to the end of the video, so I'm gonna say it here. Please do leave a like if you enjoy the video. Also, if we're gonna have a Twitch and things like that, go check those out, and we'll get on with the video right now. So, Aurelion Sol, like most of these champions, has been through many trials and tribulations. His weird playstyle and unsatisfying game fantasy has deterred many a player from picking up the Star Forger as their main champion. A life-creating Celestial Dragon that consider it your very matter to ash just kind of floats around and hits you with these little stars. Very cool. But despite his dubious nature, there are a lot of players who enjoy him for what he is. A shit champion who can't lane worth ass.
You what?
Now, Asol's been through a few changes. Not as much as some champions, but the most notable one came when Riot fundamentally changed his playstyle due to counterplay. You see, his W used to be quite a different ability. Currently, you just activate it and the stars that surround Asol increase with their radius and speed, dealing more damage. They come back after a few seconds and give Asol increased move speed for a little bit. Before, the only thing Asol's W did was increase the radius and damage. However, it was also a toggle ability. So you could keep it on and keep booping the living frick out of people until they died of boredom. Now, it was quite a unique ability when it was released. And people really didn't understand how to play Asol because you just kind of walked around people, and there totally wasn't any champions like that in the game at the time. Not at all. Now, besides his W, his other abilities had some key differences. His E used to have a passive that gave him movement speed while he moved around in one direction. His Q used to have a huge delay before you detonate it, making it totally the worst ability ever. And his stars used to stick out of bushes, making it impossible for him to hide. Wait, I think that's still in the game. Now, I love Aurelion Sol as he is. He's a fun, very distinct playstyle. However, I really miss the old Asol. He was way more unique that way and way more consistent roaming from his E passive, and it felt more like a DPS mage, for God's sakes. I mean, right now, he feels like some sort of DPS burst mage hybrid that doesn't feel as rewarding to play as the old version. But do you know what else is rewarding? Landing the perfect Asol Q ult combo. That's right, but Asols across the world don't have the training or the expertise to pull off this difficult maneuver.
Trash.
But if you subscribe today, we can fund the Aurelion Sol training camp, and you can give these poor, decrepit, LP-starved souls some hope that they can finally reach gold. So subscribe today and help Asols across the world. Now, some pros to reverting him back. And like list some pros, list some cons. Some pros. Another DPS mage would really be great for breaking up the diversity of the game. Bringing back his old E passive would mean more consistent roaming, allow him to keep up with other roaming champions like Talon and Kiana, and bringing back his old W would make him feel more like Asol. I mean, that's the whole point. The whole reason you even play Asol is because you want to like feel the grandeur of the champion. Like he's this massive dragon that create constellations, you have the stars revolving around him, and the old Asol just felt so much more unique. It felt so much better to have the stars on the toggle ability. It was really fun. I'm not saying the new one isn't fun. I'm not saying the current one isn't fun, but the other one was way more fun, just saying. Now, there'll also be some cons to reverting him. He would lose the playstyle and patterns that he has now, losing some consistency in lane, and also if you've gotten used to him the way he is, it's gonna be a little bit difficult to get back into the swing of things. I know I would have difficulty getting back into it with the way he is, with the way he was back then. And the most important one, he would likely be the target of many nerfs and tweaks, kind of like other high DPS mages. If you remember, Azir in the past has been nerfed many a time, buffed and then nerfed. Cassiopeia has been changed a whole bunch, and really Asol's been the same way. When the DPS mages get out of control, it takes very little to overtune a DPS mage. Apparently, they get targeted by nerfs and then they become useless a lot of the times. Except Cassiopeia, she's still kind of like okay. And that's so bad. I mean, nerfs are fine. I've been through disappointment in my life all the time. Like when I went to college and got a degree for something I didn't even want to do because of the social and familial pressure placed on me to go and to make money and be successful, fueling my continuing trauma that I have as an adult and causing me to make rash decisions and slowly devolving into despair. Oh, and Azir got nerfed that one time. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But despite that, I think bringing back the old Aurelion Sol would give a lot of revived love for the champion and make him more appealing to those who love the past version and also love the current one. So anyway, that's what I wanted to say about Aurelion Sol and reverting him back. What do you guys think? Tell me down in the comments below, do you want Asol to be reverted, or do you enjoy his current play style? Do you want to keep him the same, or do you want to rework him? And maybe that's another whole video we have to talk about, but let me know down in the comments below. Please leave a like. I already said that before, but do it again because it really does help me out. And also check out the Twitch channel. I'm gonna say it again because I'm going to say these things multiple times because I do all these things. And come and join us for debauchery and things at the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RazzleDaz. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
We're driving down